we have the current stock market update for NIO Incorporated, stock ticker NIO. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is a very short-term time frame, 15-minute price chart. So that means that each candle on this time frame represents a 15-minute trading period. And the reason that I wanted to focus on this time frame in particular to begin with is that we have seen a fairly decent bounce here from a short-term perspective. Not surprisingly, there are a lot of people on YouTube that are going crazy about this. This is a major price move and all of that. But we do need to sort of keep in mind that, this is a short-term time frame here. And if we just sort of pull out to the longer-term perspective, things start to look quite different quite quickly. I mean, this is still a 15-minute price chart. So all we're doing here is sort of zooming out to more of a normal price viewing, and it is easy to sort of get caught up in the minutia when we're sort of when traders are losing money and moving in the wrong direction, and then we finally start to see share prices move higher. People do tend to exaggerate the significance of those events. So, in particular, we're going to look at what exactly has gone on here. So, specifically, the first thing that I would point to would be the fact that share prices are now starting to decline right in the exact same place that they declined previously. So, for quite a while now, we have marked this $5.35 area. This has been on the price chart now for quite some time. And lo and behold, this is exactly where share prices sort of rallied into here. So, I'm still seeing several comments about how, it's not important to watch the short-term price movements and things like that. We should only think about the fundamentals. What is Mr. P saying today? On and on. But, there are very clear signals that are being sent here, because in addition to this, we did have this prior historical resistance zone. But as we can see here, this is also the 200 period exponential moving average, which is running right into contact with the same area. And this is typically how we view things on these price charts. We're not just looking for one signal, especially to base a trade. We're looking for multiple signals, or at least more than one, to sort of converge in the same area and to give us a reason to believe that share prices might turn around in either direction as they move into those price zones. So, not surprising at all, even though we're seeing this fairly significant upside price movement here. And, it should be noted that this is being accompanied by movements higher in trading volumes. So that is significant. I mean, that does, that is a bullish price movement here. But it is very easy to lose sight of the broader picture, as we saw when we sort of pulled out on the price chart. In addition to this, what we do have to note here is that, this is also this 496 area. This was also marked on the price chart before today. I haven't really changed anything on this price chart. So this was an area that we were watching previously, and this is an area where we did start to develop some support as well. So, at the moment, we've got a bit of a trading range here that we can now be watching. So on the downside, what I would be looking for would be a possible break of roughly 495, which is, a level that we've been watching. And then to the top side, 535. So if we do see a break in either direction here, that is really what is going to give us, our main signal in terms of what is likely to happen next. I do think that it's significant that share prices did fail in this area, 535. There was a fair amount of buying activity here, but it was not enough to overcome this sort of major short-term resistance level. So this is quite interesting here. And we are starting to, become closer, I think, to a better signal about what exactly is most likely to happen next. At the moment, I don't really think that we have a clear picture about what is most likely to occur here. We can say that these price rallies, how large are they exactly? Well, we're looking at about 40 cents in share price movement, which is significant, but it's going to be a bit concerning here if that's all it is. If we just simply see share prices move into that area, and if now we have a fairly significant double top formation coming into contact with that region, that will be a cause for concern. So, if we sort of just move out to the indicator reading here, from the short-term perspective, there is positive momentum here, but I do want to sort of move out a bit further if we're going to be taking a look at the indicator reading. So if we move out to the hourly price chart, as we said before, this was a positive condition here that was showing on the short-term time frames, and there is still some reason to believe that if we look at the indicator condition from a bit longer term, there is still reason to believe that there is more dominant, share price momentum that is focused in the bearish direction. So, as we can see here, we've got this negative trend line here that is still in place. I mean, we almost saw a break here. It was quite close. We're starting to see some failures here. So essentially what I would be looking for if I was on the bullish side of the argument here, if I was looking for long positions or reasons to believe that a long position would be succeeding here, the first thing that I would probably look for would be a break of this downtrend in the momentum reading. That would then tell us that this negative momentum course has now run itself to a point of completion, and that would probably coincide with share prices possibly moving above this 535 resistance zone. So, this is really what I would be looking for here. A break of that uptrend, downtrend in the indicator reading, as well as a movement above this 535 area in order to sort of reinvigorate, the potential for an uptrend, and then to suggest that pressure is being taken off of the downside. So, there are a couple of different factors to be watching there. So just to close out the video here, we will take a quick longer term view. And we will sort of, we do need to sort of assess, how high this recent price movement has sent the stock in relation to those prior declines. In my view, what really does need to happen at this point is a break of 535. If we do see this area break here, there's not too much resistance above there. I mean, we did have this prior spike high, which is sort of a strange resistance zone, which came in at 550. And then, that area does sort of coincide very closely with the top of the exponential moving average cluster here. So this is roughly where the 200-hour exponential moving average is, also with the 100-period exponential moving average. But we should note here that, as you can see, that 100-period EMA has recently closed below the 200-hour EMA. So that is a bit of a bearish signal here. So in my view, we really do need to see share prices move above this 535 region, 550 region, before we can reasonably expect to start calling a bottom. I mean, I don't think that we're there yet. It could happen, but you've got a little bit more resistance that will need to be overcome before we can convincingly make that type of bullish argument. So here's the current stock market update for NIO Incorporated, stock ticker NIO. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.